Hey guys, before we get into the video, I made these custom 3D holographic posters. They're like multi-layered lenticular posters. They're really sick. This art was done by CryInzy Art, who did this absolutely insane scene for Dragon Ball Deliverance. If you want to pick these up, I have a very limited quantity. There's only like 150 of them. You can get them on shop.demonrush.com. So if you want to support your boy, pick up a poster, maybe a Demon Rush t-shirt. This was done by the manga artist Pedro. Absolutely love these Demon Rush t-shirts, super high quality. Yeah, pick up a shirt and a poster, support your boy. Thanks, I'd appreciate it, and let's get into the video. Okay, thank the Lord. This arc is finally over. My God, this arc has been so long and just dragging and dragging. Gas is finally defeated. Goku busts out the Susanoo again, so it wasn't a one-time thing. It still doesn't have a name, by the way, so people are just calling it Susanoo, which, you know, obviously is from Sasuke's ability from Naruto. And we see that Gas in his final form is basically has opened the 8 gates. Lots of takeaways from Naruto, for sure. And essentially he's burning up all of his life energy in order to use this final form of his, which is why he looks all wrinkly and everything. And about half the chapter is him just beating the living snot out of Goku. He's using the Force Choke, and Goku is getting completely wrecked, even in his new Pride of the Saiyans Ultra Instinct, which also doesn't make any sense, because the whole point of Ultra Instinct was letting his emotions go, and now he's an Omen using his emotions, and it gave him a power-up, which is completely contradictory to the entire philosophy of Ultra Instinct. For some reason, Gas burning up his life force, it makes him feel good, which I also don't get. Dragon Ball doesn't really explain things, but it gave him new powers, and he's basically using the Naruto, like, QB giant energy fists and stuff that come out. Yeah, again, lots of takeaways from Naruto, and he's just beating the crap out of Goku. That's when Granola interrupts the fight, and he's finally back. His eye is still damaged, but he's strong enough to charge up this super-powered energy attack. He just needs Goku and Vegeta, who also comes in to help out, to hold Gas off long enough for him to charge up this Super Nuke. Also doesn't make any sense because the Super Nuke doesn't evaporate Gas. I'll get into that in a little bit. Now, Granola, punches Goku and acts like he's going after him just so he can, I guess, whisper in his ear, hey, hold off Gas long enough for me to charge up this attack. And Goku's like, all right, cool. I don't know why you needed to hit Goku, who's already getting beat up at this point, to tell him that. You could have just, you know, used your super speed and flew away, or some, just, you know, hugged him or something. You didn't have to punch him in the face. Probably one of the coolest shots of this chapter is Ultra Instinct, Omen, or Pride Instinct, whatever you want to call it. Goku and Granola standing side by side. It's pretty darn neat. I mean, you gotta admit, that's pretty cool. Now, Goku goes to, you know, fight Gas and hold him off while Granola charges up this power, eventually landing a kick onto Gas, and he starts coughing up blood and everything. So I guess in this form, you know, Goku says your body and your power are out of sync. You know, it makes sense. You know, he may be doing more damage, but he's taking more damage as well. And he ultimately ends up stomping on Goku and then shooting a whole bunch of blasts at Goku, who just tanks it. I mean, Goku is just seemingly invincible. That's when Vegeta chimes in, and then Minato comes in and uses hypnosis to put Oil and Maki asleep. Why haven't you done that before? Why didn't you do that to Gas? I mean, like, I'm so happy this arc is over. Like, okay, this guy comes in, he's like, I can't fight, but I can put people to sleep? You could have been doing that this whole arc. Okay, so Granola says, I've charged up more energy than he can possibly handle. And when he hits Gas with this giant powered up nuke, it doesn't kill him. And he says that will just put him out cold for a few days. You need that much power just to put it, I mean, how can you have that much power and then control it to the point where it's just gonna knock the person out for a few days? In any case, Goku wakes up and he activates Susanoo again, which, I mean, granted, it's really cool. I wish he would have used this earlier. I mean, why hasn't he used it earlier? I don't know. But he wakes up in Ultra Instinct mastered with the silver hair. I'm just really confused at, like, what's going on here. Like, why didn't Goku do this earlier? I mean, he grabs Gas in the Susanoo form and he's like crushing him. He's so strong that Gas can't even break free, and he's supposed to be the strongest of everyone right now, is supposed to be Gas. But if Goku had this power all along, bro, why didn't you use it? I guess he was just able to awaken it in the last moment, just like in the battle with Moro. Maybe he still doesn't have full control over it, but leave it to Dragon Ball. They don't explain things. And he just straight up chucks gas in the atmosphere, and Granola shoots the super nuke. It hits, and gas is donezo. Now, Granola says, I didn't kill him. I'm not out for revenge anymore, not against anyone. Which I also don't get. I mean, this entire arc is about Granola's revenge, and he should want to kill Elec for killing his mother. The Heeters are obviously evil, and he's just gonna throw away his whole life goal at the last, most critical moment? I mean, Granola, like, you literally have 3 years left to live. I think Frieza is gonna come and probably kill the Heeters, like, right now, like, in the next chapter. Particularly Elec has gotta die, but maybe somebody told Frieza, hey, the Heeters have been playing you, and Frieza might come and just straight up kill them. I hope he does. I mean, I don't want these people, I don't want the Heeters to survive. Frieza just needs to come laser gun them all through the chest. So Granola says, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not out for revenge anymore. I don't know why, again, but Goku's even like, that's wild, Granola. You threw away your whole life for that revenge. Now you're just gonna give up when you've won? Exactly, that's like the readers. That's wild, Granola, that's crazy. I mean, just because he heard what Bardock did while he was passed out, you know, while the Scouter was playing, it changed his mind, and I don't know, I'm just really glad. Hopefully this arc is over. Hopefully Elec doesn't reveal that he made a wish for himself too at some point, and he's, you know, now they're gonna continue this arc. I mean, Gas is defeated, but Elec, you know, did say something earlier to the respect that, you know, never show your trump card earlier. And so I have a feeling he does have some sort of trump card, and, you know, this arc might not necessarily be over. Now, there is some festivals coming up, and I think they're going to announce the next arc. So if this arc does last anymore, it should just be like one more chapter before it wraps up, and then it'll probably lead into the next arc, which I'm super excited for. Hopefully we finally go explore the other universes with the strongest mortal level or whatever, you know, that everybody's dying to see. Why don't we send Goku and Vegeta in there and introduce some, you know, super powerful enemies or something like that, and not just have everybody wish to be the strongest. I'm sorry I'm being cynical, but this just ain't cutting it for Dragon Ball, in my opinion, man. I mean, I know people are still fangirling out over this stuff, but, and trust me, I want this to be good so bad, dude. I've been watching Dragon Ball for like 25 years, like since I was like 10 years old, basically. I'm 37 now. There's just so much stuff in this that just didn't make sense, and it dragged on for so long for like no reason. The Susanoo is pretty cool. You know, I guess Goku, maybe now he can use it whenever he wants. Why he was fighting an Ultra Instinct Omen with emotions, and that was suiting him, and he was doing well in it, and then he goes into the silver-haired form at the last second and uses this crazy ultimate attack. I don't get it. Unless he just, I guess the only explanation is he just can't control the Susanoo. He hasn't mastered it yet, and it only comes out when he needs to win, when the writers need some sort of thing like that. So yeah, like 3 Naruto abilities in this chapter. Susanoo is strong as hell. I wish Goku used it earlier. Hope maybe now he will. I'm really excited for the new arc. I'm really excited for the new arc. I know a lot of you guys are. I know a lot of you guys are with me, but there's still a very large portion of the Dragon Ball fan base that thinks this is like good writing, and unfortunately, I think the higher-ups at Toei just want Dragon Ball content so bad that whatever Toriyama and Toyotaro like write, it just, everybody's like, oh, you know, brilliant, oh, amazing. It's like there's nobody like challenging them anymore to write something compelling. And I feel like that could be an issue for the future of Dragon Ball. Look at Dragon Ball Super Superheroes, like the worst performing Dragon Ball movie since like the DBZ films. It did really bad. I mean, it's not that the movie's bad, but like it did so bad that Toei just straight up spoiled the whole movie in a trailer to try and get more people to come see it. So that should tell you something. I mean, they're not really moving in the right direction. Hopefully things will change. Hopefully the next arc will be really cool. I'm praying for it, guys. I mean, trust me, like I want Dragon Ball to be good so bad, but this arc was not it. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully I'll have some better content to make. I'm sorry if this was a cynical, negative kind of video. I mean, I do love Dragon Ball like crazy, but you know, this arc was just, it was a pile of doo-doo. I mean, let's be honest.